Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Good morning. This is Dwayne Parsons with You're on the Hook. Today I'm delighted to be the host with Michael Christensen of Pass It On Outdoor Mentors Incorporated out of Wichita, Kansas. Michael, introduce yourself to us.
I'm the president and CEO of the Pass It On Outdoor Mentors Organization. I've been working this since July of '02, working to get kids outdoors and really recruiting mentors who will spend time giving these kids a chance to learn to hunt and fish and enjoy the outdoors that we all know and love.
Well, that's fantastic. How did this program come about? Who's behind it?
It really started back in the late '90s when Steve Williams was Secretary of Wildlife and Parks here in Kansas. And of course, everybody's been looking at the hunter retention recruitment efforts for years now. And Steve believed that mentoring was a way to give a lot of kids the opportunity to get outdoors. He recognized that Big Brothers and Big Sisters was the leading mentoring organization in the country. So they came to Big Brothers and Big Sisters and put together a partnership. And out of that, a few years later, I was hired on to be their director of outdoor mentoring for Kansas Big Brothers Big Sisters. And then in '06, we spun this off as a separate nonprofit.
In '06 as a separate nonprofit, and that
That's
is
right.
called Pass It On.
That's called Pass It On Outdoor Mentors Incorporated, right?
Uh, so how big is it? I see that you have a very well developed website, and give us your website call up number, your URL.
It's www.outdoormentors.org. And then you can find us on Facebook. Just search for Outdoor Mentors. You'll find us there. And then we've got a Twitter account, Outdoor Mentors. So we try and be out there in cyberspace. That's where people are these days. And we try and have a presence out there. They can find us and learn more about what they can do to help get more kids outdoors.
Well, that's excellent. I'm going to give myself a plug there too. On Twitter, I'm iFishRight, WRITE, iFishRight, and I'm going to follow you, so you follow me back.
I'll do that.
That's a great tool, and so is Facebook. So is the web. So I encourage people to look at your very well-developed website. It's excellent. It
Thank,
explains a whole lot of things that we're not going to explain here today. But let's go back to the vision of this program. It's all about kids and all
it's
about the
all
outdoors.
It's all about kids. Again, Steve Williams wanted to give kids opportunities to get outdoors. He felt that for a lot of kids, mentoring was going to be necessary to make that happen. Before I got involved, I really had no exposure to organizations like Big Brothers and Big Sisters. I had a career in the computer business, and uh, but since I've gotten involved with the Big Brothers organization, we've really found that there's thousands and thousands of kids across the country living in single parent homes uh, in lower socioeconomic backgrounds. These are kids that will not have the opportunity to get outdoors. They won't have the opportunity to learn to hunt and fish unless we in the outdoor community step up and mentor them and give them those opportunities.
So that's what you mean by kids that are at risk.
That's right. Big Brothers Big Sisters kind of defines that as kids that are coming from single parent homes, kids lower economic backgrounds, might be on school lunch programs, that kind of thing.
All right. That's the mission. You're on the hook. We're going to come back to you in a moment here.